The mother gave her daughter a coffin. The father gave her a shroud. Both of them wished their daughter would go to heaven soon. The daughter was overjoyed, for her greatest wish was to die as early as possible. The reason their family was so bizarre was that everyone in the entire town was suicidal. Old men took poison to end their lives. Employees hanged themselves. Billionaires lined up to jump off buildings. Even the local free-range chickens tried every means to end their own lives. Naturally, in such an environment with an extremely high demand for suicide, there was no shortage of a suicide shop. It stocked a complete range of death tools. Taylor made hanging ropes, high-voltage electric chairs that could kill with one strike, guillotines, gallows, and super potent poison with a buy one, get the second at half price offer that kept customers coming back for more. Of course, if you had no money, it was not a problem. The shopkeeper's wife would thoughtfully give you a plastic bag and a roll of tape and guarantee after sales service until she personally confirmed your death. Thanks to its excellent service and reasonable prices, this small shop had an overwhelming number of repeat customers. What? You say all this is a waste of money and you could just find a car to get yourself hit and killed? No, there were clear rules and regulations here. You could die, but you must not be a nuisance. If you disrupted traffic, you would face a huge fine. Don't think that death would set you free. Your family would be burdened with repaying the debt for the rest of their lives. Amid such a depressing and gloomy atmosphere, the shopkeeper's wife gave birth to a baby boy. Unlike everyone else, he was born with a big smile and was extremely charming. Many customers who came to the shop loved him and felt healed by his clear laughter. This threw the father into a panic. If things went on like this, no one would want to die anymore, and the shop would go bankrupt sooner or later. He tried every way to make the boy stop laughing and even forced his mouth into a frown. But the boy thought his father was playing with him and laughed even louder. In this way, the boy grew up amid laughter, completely out of place with the town. Every day, he hopped around and greeted customers with hello and goodbye. This was a serious violation of the unspoken rules of the suicide business. His parents quickly covered his mouth and warned him to say farewell forever instead. However, none of this dampened the boy's optimistic attitude. He drew a cheerful family portrait and even praised his dejected sister for being beautiful. But his sister screamed and ran away. His mother was furious after seeing the portrait. She took out his elder brother's paintings and told him that he should learn to paint in such a dark style. The boy didn't care. Every night, he still smiled and said good night to his parents. He couldn't understand. Life was so wonderful, so why did so many people want to end it? He began to secretly resist. He sabotaged the suicide products in the shop and saved countless customers who tried to take their own lives. Although this affected the shop's business, staying alive was the most important thing for him. In fact, all his family members had thought about ending their own lives. Seeing desperate customers leave every day made them feel that life was extremely meaningless. But they couldn't die because the shop was a family business passed down from generation to generation. To provide customers with a better suicide experience, they had to keep living. One day was his sister's birthday. All the gifts given to her were related to death. Only the boy gave her a pink silk scarf and a cheerful CD. His sister thought they were for suicide, but the boy gently tied the scarf around her neck. At that moment, a smile that had never been seen before appeared on her face. That night, she secretly played the CD, waved the silk scarf, and danced gracefully, as if she had found the joy of life. Inspired by this, the boy decided to completely change the oppressive atmosphere. He gathered many optimistic friends like himself. Together, they pushed a car to the door of the suicide shop, inserted the CD, and turned the volume up to the maximum. In an instant, dynamic music spread throughout the entire town. Even the customers in the suicide shop started dancing. The joyful music made them feel relaxed. His sister also met a man she fell in love with at first sight in this lively atmosphere. His mother rushed out to find the one responsible for all this chaos. But by then, the shop was already in a complete mess. Angry as she was, when she saw her daughter find true love, a special feeling surged in her heart, and a smile involuntarily appeared on her face. The whole family hugged each other warmly. But this peaceful moment was broken by the father. Looking at the empty shop, he flew into a rage. He picked up a machete and chased after the boy, all the way to the roof. He kept cursing his son and refused to listen to his explanation. The boy said slowly, "I have never seen you smile from the bottom of your heart. If jumping off here can calm you down, then so be it." With that, he jumped off without hesitation. The whole family was terrified. Only then did the father realize that he had made a terrible mistake. He never wanted to lose his son, and this was not at all what he wanted. At that moment, the boy's voice came from behind. He didn't die. It turned out that this was all part of the boy's plan. He had asked his friends to set up a trampoline below in advance. Looking at the boy's funny and playful expressions, the serious and dejected father finally smiled. The whole family hugged tightly. At that moment, they were reborn. They renovated the shop and stopped selling suicide products. Instead, they turned it into a warm and welcoming pastry shop. Gradually, the townspeople were infected by their happy atmosphere and rekindled their desire for life. No matter who you are or what situation you are in now, as long as you are willing to believe that the world is beautiful, you can get through any difficulty.